to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Patriots sideline, head coach Mike Vrabel. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down.
So Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Lamar off the play fake. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That heater is going to fall to the turf. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, one went right through.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, New England.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
May now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's May.
1st down.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
32-yard line.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They run the counter to Achane. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Still going, pass 15-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's now third down and 9.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Yo. Shut up. 180. 180.
Air it out on third. Hits him on the out route. And he makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
On first down, Jackson. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So it's second down coming up.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
That one's complete over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Jackson now on third. He brings it in. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Ravens 10, Patriots 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They go play action. Here's May. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Patriots first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, New England.
First down, May. Hauled in by Gray. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. All set to go now from the 35. To the air on first down, May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on a DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Escapes the defender. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds him over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that. That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First and 10 from the 43. Pistol snap to Jackson. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is Henry on second. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Running once more with Henry. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And hey, we see held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May are ready to go once more on offense. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
May. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's May on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd down carry for Achane. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Here's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard. At the 13-yard line.
Playing with H.M. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! And the Ravens make the recovery!
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, they're going to give you a shot at it. Push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The drive begins with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On second down, here's Henry again. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And Coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
May on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Send one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Finds a man right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Sit on! What? Sit on! Sit on! Sit on!
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Now he takes it. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw. Here's May. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4. Trying to throw for it with May. That one complete to Diggs. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's May again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing again. It's May. To the left and ruled in by Ferguson. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They get 6 and a first down as well. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Again, it's May. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
On 1st down, Jackson finds a seam down the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff headed right to Henry. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So a 2-score game here at the break. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
This is Henderson on second down. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at him and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Sticking with Henderson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, here's May. Caught by Diggs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
A give on 3rd to Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Hauled down by Christian Izien.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Gallis connects. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. And able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
So 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 39-yard line.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
He's going to run for it. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
One drawn up here for Lamar. Jukes away from one. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing 3rd and goal.
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. It's May from the end zone. It's complete to Hooper. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And the This is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New England.
Made a throw it. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Completes it, digs out left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. First down, here's Lamar. Completed to Flowers.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 24-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He spins right by him. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Real quick, ready?
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Jackson off the play action. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First down throw for May. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game, and I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Out of the gun, Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On, ready?
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Set up. Ready. Ready. Ready, shot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Got his man, Hopkins has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
17 yards.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
13.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. Flex the tackle, he's got space ahead. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Hey, report.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So in read here, he'll give to Mitchell. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This is Henry on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there.
You.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they've got it inside field goal range already to begin the drive. He's out of bounds inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Running it again, Will Gibson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. May now from the gun. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here you go. Crazy. What's that?
May trying again here on 2nd. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Patriots. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th.
Touchdown, Patriots.
All right, right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here he goes on the boot. Finds a man right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Running once more with Henry. And this is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
18 yards. And the Patriot 1st down.
Hey, what's that? Here.
Back to throw. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
You there. Hey, what's that?
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yards to go.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Looking to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This will be caught once again by Diggs. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Patriots 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
He'll look to throw it.
Patriots.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Setting up to pass. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
Here we go. Yep, 45. Here we go. Hey, what's up?
Working inside the red zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.